everybody, welcome to my very first speed build here on YouTube. I'm so excited to be trying this for the first time. I've never done anything like this, but I've always loved The Sims. I love so many creators that do speed builds, so I thought I'd try and give it a go. Let me know what you think. So I thought for my first one, I wouldn't do anything too difficult. I thought if I just did a simple little beachside cottage on one of the smaller lots in Brindleton Bay. It would be a good little base to start out to see how comfortable I am recording myself playing The Sims, and yeah, I think it turned out okay in the end. Right now, I'm just putting the roofs on and deciding what I want the outside to look like. I'm going to go through and pick a lot of different options before I decide what wallpaper, what doors and windows I want, but I ultimately decided to go with seasons because I thought it felt really cohesive to use it with the door that I wanted. So I thought, yeah, I'd try and use that, and I think it turned out okay. I did a little bit of is it? No, that's not terraforming in The Sims, is it? I know it is in Animal Crossing, but landscaping. Is it the landscaping tool? The one that you use to raise the ground? Anyways, I raised the ground up a little bit to add a little bit of texture to it because I thought it looked a little more interesting. And yeah, later on I'll raise up the foundation a little bit so it kind of has a little step up and there'll be some stairs. And now you can see I'm changing the color of the windows because I thought that brown looked really nice with the theme I was thinking of. So I messed around a bit with the wallpapers and I couldn't really decide what color scheme suited it best. I thought that brown there with the wood paneling looked a little too similar to the window colors. It blended too well. If that's possible, I think it's possible. But anyways, I decided to use that siding there with the brick on the bottom and then just the plain siding on the top. And the roof, I just kind of use the same roof texture every time unless I'm doing something special. I like this little one because it doesn't look too weird. I find a lot of the roof textures in The Sims look really weird compared to like this one because this one's very simple. So I picked that one. And now I'm just adding a bunch of flower boxes because I pictured these Sims that lived here would really like a bunch of flower boxes. I'm thinking they're like an older couple. Maybe they have grandkids, maybe they don't, but they live together and they're either married or, something like that. And they have this little house next to the beach with their little flower boxes, and later on they'll have some gardening space too. I thought that would be good for skill building if you want to play here. I haven't uploaded it to the gallery yet. I wanted to work on this first and see how I liked it, but I will eventually upload it to the gallery not too long from now. I'll post in my description box what is it my EA ID that I need for you to find me on the gallery? I'll figure it out and then I'll post it on in the description box so you can find it if you really want to play here. That'd be super cool if you did. So right now I just added some fences and now I'm just adding some outdoor lighting. I thought that would be kind of good. I love the little how these ones match the fencing right now. And now I'm going in with some columns because I thought they really matched the cottage living fence there. I thought they would be cute around the exterior, kind of like sticking with that brown theme so it all feel cohesive. I thought it turned out pretty okay there. I'm loving that they added the ability to paint the ceilings in The Sims. So I did that outside, and later on I'll be doing that inside as well, once all the rooms are done being furnished and that. Now I'm just doing some landscaping now, because I thought it would make more sense if I just did that before I worked on the inside, just so I wouldn't be jumping around too much during this, because I wanted it to feel like a bit more step by step instead of, okay, I'm inside the kitchen. Okay, now I'm in the backyard. Okay, now I'm in the bedroom. Oh, I forgot I need this outside. So I thought that would make it a little bit easier for the viewers and for me to be looking at so I'm not jumping around too much here. But I just added some of the cats and dogs landscaping here. And I think it goes pretty nicely. I love that that tree in the front, I think it's the front, is white, kind of like the flower boxes. I thought that was kind of cute, a little matchy-matchy situation. So yeah, now we're inside working on the floor plan. Originally, I wanted to do the bathroom in the middle for some reason because, I don't know, I thought it would be different. I've never really just slapped a bathroom in the middle before. I know some people do have houses like that, but ultimately later on I'll change that because I don't really like how that ended up looking. Now I'm just deciding what flooring to go with. There's so many options. Some of them are really ugly. And I don't have a million packs. I just kind of have just a few essential ones. No packs are essential. That's not really what I meant, but just ones that I thought I would enjoy instead of just buying it for the sake of buying it, because there's no point. EA is greedy. They don't need the money. So we're just doing this living room here. I decided to change up that living room later, so don't get attached to it. I thought it would be cute there, but it just ended up being a weird space with the bathroom and everything, so I did a little swap around, but oh, I love these new kitchen counters that we got with the new base game update recently. I think they're super cute and like they come in so many nice colors. It's really nice to see that we're getting so many more base game options. I think we've come a long way since, well, since I started playing The Sims 4, which to be like 4 or 5 years ago now. I know it's not that long ago, but to me that feels like forever. So yeah, I'm putting some stairs in now. I had such a hard time with the stairs. I hate trying to decide stairs because I build the whole floor plan and then I'm like, well, where do the stairs go? What do I do? So I fiddled around with that for quite a while. I'm so glad that this is sped up because it would be so brutal for you to watch me mess around with this. So I finally stuck them in the corner there, and then I moved the living room around. I moved some windows too, so I can keep that nice fireplace. I thought that would be really cute in here still. And then just stuck that bathroom in next to the stairs. And then, yeah, after that, we're just kind of messing around with some things, maybe getting some wallpaper in here, see what we like. I think we got the bathroom going on now, which was not too challenging to figure out. I've done so many tiny bathrooms. I don't make huge houses in The Sims. They're usually on the smaller scale. So I just kind of snuck everything in here and it worked out pretty okay, I think. I don't really hate it. It's just a bathroom. I don't really care too much about how the bathrooms end up looking because, I mean, why are you watching your Sims in the bathroom? Weirdo. Let them do their business in the pretty bathroom that you made. And now we're just kind of putting some wallpaper in the kitchen. I didn't know what color scheme to go with in the house. I thought if I just did like black, it would be too dark. Then I thought if I did wood paneling, it would be okay, but I just couldn't seem to find one that felt right with the house. So it took a lot of trial and error, back and forth to see what I kind of liked. And of course, I ended up with something, but we're not there yet, so I can't tell you. Haha. Only I know. You'll have to find out by continuing to watch this lovely little speed build. So I'm just adding some shelves right now. I thought it would be a little nicer to have shelves instead of cupboards because of the windows. I wanted lots of natural light because who doesn't love natural light in their kitchen? I feel like when I'm in my kitchen, having that light beaming in at me like makes me want to cook and be proactive instead of doom scrolling on the couch. So it's kind of nice to have that in The Sims as well, to add that, because it feels a little more realistic to think about what actual people would want in their house. It's lots of natural light. Unless you don't like light, I'm not going to judge you. We're all different, I guess. You might just be a little weirder. Sorry, I didn't mean it. So yeah, this is how the living room's looking right now. I added that rug. I thought it matched the pillows and the blanket on that couch really nicely. I really like that couch. I usually only use one of the lighter swatches, but I was trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and add a different color there. So I ended up with a darker one. And now I finished up the bathroom wallpaper. I added some tile flooring that I thought was actually really ugly, but it matched. So I thought, meh, if it matches, it's fine, right? There's no wrong answer here. So I'm just going in and cluttering now. I love adding clutter. I'm thinking of getting some of the clutter kits. Like, I don't buy too many kits just because I find that it's such a waste of money to be getting, what is it, like 30 items for like 7 Canadian dollars. I know that it's not outrageous, but I feel like EA doesn't need to be putting a price tag on simple things. But it's not like I'm not going to be going and buying any more packs. They have me wrapped around their finger. So I'm thinking of getting some more clutter kits soon so I can have the bathroom clutter kit. They have that new kitchen one with the cute fridge. I'm so excited about that one, I think. But I'm going to wait and see. I'm not going to just jump and buy it right now. I don't think that would be very smart. I don't know how those Sims YouTubers are able to buy all of them. But that's not up for me to discuss. Whatever they do with their money is up to them. Yeah, so we just finished up the living room there for the most part. I added that cute little bunny statue, and don't worry, those plants aren't going to be staying up there forever. I just put them up there so nothing would slot up there. It's so weird that there's a slot up there, but no slot on the whole mantle. I don't get it. I messed around with the curtains for a bit in here too. I didn't know what color I wanted, what size, what style. So I ended up, I think, going with a green, I think. I think it was. It's either green or cream. Can't be too sure, but I thought it would be really nice to have a little pop of color. And I just added some aprons on the back of that door. I thought they were so cute next to the kitchen there. Like, your Sims are just going to walk right through them when you obviously go to play, but you can pretend that they move with the door. Now we're upstairs, I think. We're just doing the bedroom. I only did one bedroom in this house. I didn't think we needed any more. It's such a small lot, such a small house. I didn't want to go crazy. So I did this little cats and dogs bed. I really liked it. It's one of my favorite beds because this is one of the first packs I ever bought, and I always used it in the paint swatch whenever I built houses before. But now, of course, I have changed and grown a little bit as a Sims builder. Yay me. So I picked that green one because I thought it looked super cute. I really liked it. I'm trying to figure out what railing I used so I can get the matching fence up there. There we go. I think I got it there. It's so weird how some of them have matching names and some don't. It kind of messes me up. I wish I could just like take the same railing and put it on the stairs instead of not railing on the stairs, the same fencing and put it on the stairs so it matches. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of painting the bedroom. I added a rug. I love that little or it's not cats and dogs, it's werewolves. I love the werewolves rug. I think everybody loves it. It's so cute. There's a tattered version as well, which is really cute for when you're trying to do like more lived in or run down spaces. But I thought in this house it wouldn't really match if I used the more tattered one. I added a desk in that little hallway because I thought if your Sims wanted a computer, I didn't add a computer into this build because I hate how much my Sims like just live on the computer. But if if you wanted to, you could definitely add one, or you could like if you have your grandkids over, you could have them do their homework there or something. I don't know. It's just a good little way of using up the space, I think, is to add a desk there. I added a bunch of plants throughout the house. I thought it was nice. I added that tiny little closet in there because I thought it didn't take up too much room and you could still get by. And on this little upstairs, is it a patio, a deck, a little balcony? It's a balcony, that's what it is. I added a little chess table, and downstairs I just added a rocking chair and an end table here, because of course, what elder sim doesn't want a rocking chair? I love rocking chairs in real life and The Sims. I think they're so cute and so comfy. Now I'm just messing around with lighting. I didn't originally do that. I love just having the blank white light to start with so I can see what I'm doing. And then going in at like near the end when I'm just doing finishing details, like with the fancier lights, like the ceiling. What are they? chandelier kind of things. More like fancy light fixtures. And as you can see right now, I'm just adding clutter everywhere. I'm trying to make sure that it's not too cluttered in some counters so you can still cook and use this kitchen. I don't want it to be unfunctional. Unfunctional? Not functional? I want it to work. I want it to work so you can actually play here with your Sims. And I love this little, like, that little quilt rack there. We got that, I think, with the winter rewards thing. I think it's so cute. And I added that little globe in there. I have one of those globes in real life. And I can't tell you how many times as a child I smashed my fingers in between because it spins around. It's like, it was like a canon event, I think, for every child that had one of those or grandparents had one of those to smash their fingers in there. Sorry, I don't make the rules. And I'm just cluttering up the bathroom a little bit here. I didn't go too crazy because it's a bathroom. I don't really like bathrooms. It's very small. I wanted it to still work. Added some pumpkins on the table there. I'm just going around seeing what else I could possibly use, like skill building items. I added some garden pots up there. Seeing how it looks at night, I think it's so cute. I love seeing how like the warm light looks like at night in The Sims, and like, oh, when you're outside and you can see it beaming through the windows. It's so cute. So there's a little garden space I was talking about in the beginning. I thought it would be nice to have a little garden patch there. So if you wanted, you could grow like flowers or potatoes. No, they don't have potatoes. Pumpkins. Any kind of like vegetable or fruit or flowers you want. I thought it'd be good for like this imaginary couple to have this little garden space here. I thought it would be good, especially because a lot of elderly people, of course, are retired. So it's nice to have hobbies like that in real life and in game. So I thought it would be kind of cute there. So we're just going around here. I forgot trash cans. I'm so sorry. So I added some inside, one outside, kind of tucked away in the corner of shame. A few more plants here and there. And yeah, it's just little finishing touches. And at the end here, I recorded a few little glamour shots because I thought it would be so cute just to see. And I don't know, I thought it was such a cute style because a lot of YouTubers I find do screenshots, but I really like the concept of doing like a little video of the Sims living in here. So let me know if you like that or if there's any other YouTubers out there that do that because I would love to see. I love watching Sims YouTubers, so it would be so cool to see other people doing that too. So yeah, just little things here and there. I painted the ceilings inside, like I said, and yeah, I'm going around and replacing all that white trim because I didn't think we needed it with the the columns. But yeah, I think that's it. So I appreciate you guys watching and enjoy the little footage of the houses. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye!